recording again. Flashlight did you grab? Okay, you got that one. Alright, I need my...
Why do you have two EVP recorders?
Works better on Wi-Fi than that one.
15-20 minutes and then run off.
He
He was just out here growling. His favorite spots in the house are that flower pot and that post over there. He'll play and talk with that post for like hours. And the flowers, he does the same thing.
I wonder what that post was there for to begin with.
There's 3 of them, and I've looked up like what whipping posts would look like.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, I'm not trying to be rude, but if you look, that's how they would have them stand.
Oh.
And there's one for men, women, and children.
I've never seen anything like that.
Neither have we, and we just looked it up right as you guys were going inside. Just thought of it, you know.
Alright, these are whipping posts. Obviously, they were used for slavery, where they would whip the slaves. Well, let's see. Now I found that out.
The weird thing is last night when me and my friend were spending the night at my house, after my dad woke up and found the bathroom light on because of me, when he was laying down, he was fully awake trying to get comfortable, and he rolled to the side and heard a deep growling voice calling his name. And then when we were in there, we heard the same exact thing on the spirit box.
That's weird.
Oh, wow.
Almost like they were waiting for me.
Right.
Wow.
I just explained to him how Junior goes to the post and stuff.
Yeah.
He'll sit there for hours.
Is that like Child right there?
Hmm?
Is that Child?
I'm not sure what that is.
Yes, please.
Dogs are out. They're just like kids.
Here's one of the people that's seen a lot of things.
Hi there, how are you?
His name's Cody. Here we go.
Oh, no. See, Ace.
My name's Ray Priest. We started a paranormal event called Ghost of Life.
Sorry.
And we're just here to do kind of a preliminary thing. And we've already caught some interesting stuff ourselves.
Yeah?
My name is called Two Times. We've heard 2 growls in the bathroom. There's some giggling going on in the kitchen. I didn't get anything in the back there.
Cody, can you get Ace in the house?
Not yet.
Ace in the house? Ace. Ace. Come on.
We're going to take a look down the
In the house.
That's real lot.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of stuff goes on there.
When I was here last Wednesday, me and my mom were coming through this first into the living room, and at the time the front door was open halfway.
Is there anybody here that would like to communicate with me?
A full-figured black man about this guy's size walked through that door into the wall, gone.
Show me a sign, anything?
I started to like tear up like immediately.
Did you see the little hole in the...
Sadness.
Yeah.
Is that your sign? I see you. Hi.
Did you?
She said she didn't show me.
Can I come in?
I want to help if I can.
I got a flashlight too.
I'm not smoking no cigarettes, so all this smoke that you're seeing is not for me. No smoking, nothing. Just so
See if it's still
see
there,
what else
Cody.
happens.
Go, boy. Go!
hold of a mark there.
Do you see the shadow, or is that just me? Because I know my husband pointed it out to me.
As long as he's entertained. Yeah,
They're going by so fast that they leave streaks behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Because he likes to get in them and thinks that they're rocky with her.
oh, geez.
You guys having fun?
And then at the end you can see where the dust comes up, you know, the difference.
Hi. Hi, okay. Calm down. Nice. Hi, go by. Hey, not on me. Go. Get down. Come on, you're done. Be nice.
See the dust?
Mm-hmm.
And then right after that I accidentally snapped a photo. And somebody said they see somebody standing here. This is what I noticed. Do you see? I don't know if you see it, but the man's like a side portrait.
Oh, yeah, that's creepy. I see an eye.
Right, the eye looks green.
Yeah.
And then I got my hair cut and I did a front-facing picture of the camera, and those are not halogen lights, and I'm trying to figure out why my lips are blue and why it looks like something is standing next to me through the mirror. I mean, and if you even look over here, it's blue.
Well, you could on her iPad.
And that's another color.
Oh yes, on my tablet, my eye is a different color because you can see it bigger.
See, like,
So you guys have been hearing things today?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have contacts in.
No,
My eyes are normally brown. There was, to me, something standing in front of me. And somebody was like, oh, the light's bouncing off of your hair. No, I've never, you know, because I've taken a picture before this and nothing. And then somebody said when I blew this up, it looked like a man standing in my eye, like the reflection of my eye.
Oh, I see it.
So, it's just weird, unexplainable things.
Oh, Lord.
The most creepiest thing that we've been having in the house is them calling my father's name.
And they've been doing it here, apparently.
What?
They
Because-
called them out 3 times, is what they said.
At our house, last night, me and my friend were spending the night at my house, and then I accidentally left the light on upstairs, so my dad woke up because the light was in his eyes, and he got up and turned it off and was trying to get comfortable back in bed again, and he was one way facing the wall, and then he turned over the way where my mom would be sleeping when she was downstairs.
I love you too.
And he heard a deep growling voice call his name, and then when we were doing the spirit box in there, it did the same exact voice and the same exact thing.
But you didn't hear it?
I didn't go in with them, and I told them I refuse to go in that basement anymore. I
Put
won't.
your hand about your pants.
I won't go in that basement again.
No, the last time we had to dry ag her, like pull her out of one specific corner. Like she didn't know that she was over there. She didn't know that she walked over there. And then when we pulled her away, what was going on?
I've seen ghost shows where there's been like, before the house was like that or the place they were living was like that, there would be a pole or something behind the wall or some kind of electric wire, and there would be, since apparently it's a slave quarters or something, that there would be slaves locked up and put on chains, put on
Did
poles.
you show them that wall?
I showed them everything. I don't know if they heard the chains rattling or not. We heard it when I put it in my stereo and the audio in and turned it all the way up. We heard the chains rattling. So.
The wall and the closet. Did you show them that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I didn't tell them about how what you guys what her husband heard when he put his ear. I didn't say nothing about that.
Dude, we just started whispering when we put our ears to that wall,
Christine.
to the basement.
How you like that? I told you your hair was badass.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm not supposed to wash it or nothing for 2 days.
Oh wow.
That yellow. One day they had that couch pulled out, and when they all came back inside,
It
the couch
was
dead,
up more, and it was
Yeah.
covering like half of it.
and it covered the whole doorway, pushed all the way back.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Like they were trying to block us in.
You're trying to be cool with that hat.
No, I was looking up. I just got on record or on a video recorder. There's an eyeball up in the ceiling that looks like a goat's eye. It doesn't move, but it looks like it's staring right back at you. And these guys are like, you see an eyeball, and it's like, well, that doesn't look like a human eyeball.
You've
It
seen
looks
it?
more like a goat's eyeball.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Weird.
And I'm trembling a little bit. Especially when I heard my name out there. It was like I said last night, I was laying in bed. These guys stayed up almost all night.
My dad saw the eye.
I'm telling you, that's creepy, ain't it? That's why we put that in the whole. It's
But
so
I want to see it
weird.
on a camera. I don't want to break a couch.
Because she got a bad sunburn, so she couldn't, put her head up there a certain way and
Yeah,
put her
he got
skin
that
on the wall because, it hurt her sunburn. She was like literally peeling so bad, so she couldn't never see it.
Yeah,
I'm anxious to see it. I love this type of stuff. Like,
I do,
I'm
except for when
really
it's
into this stuff.
in my home bothering my grandson. That's the biggest issue with me. Anything other than that, I could have dealt with.
And right before that, they were talking about the eye. And then when my dad went to look, there was an eye there, and he said it looked a little bit more like a goat's eye.
And see, that's weird because if it is an eye, how is it possible that an eye is there and not deteriorating anyway? You see what I'm saying, though, in a logical sense. I don't understand it,
There were videos that she showed, and I heard everything downstairs, up here, and it's like, wow, nothing I've ever seen. I've lived in Miller Ridge a few different times. Like, I've seen stuff there. It's crazy. But this house is like too uneasy.
I'm going to shut this off for right now. Now, what do I do with all my equipment that I had in my hand? I can tell you. The dogs are on the loose. Grab my recorder.
Okay, where did you see the eye?
In that corner. Remember we were talking about?
So you were like walking in there. Did you see it in real life or with a camera?
Well, I've seen it with my own face. It's right up here. You gotta practically put your head right up there, but it looks like there's a goat's eye.
That's weird.
Yeah. They told me there was a face on the pipe, but I didn't see that.
You know how they were talking? They were out there talking about her clawing at the wall and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, if it's a slave quarters, if it was supposedly a slave
Does
quarters.
it seem weird at all that the small posts outside, children veer to it?
Yeah, she was telling me about.
Not only does Junior do it, but I had my nephew here, which is my brother's son, and they'd go over there and play for hours.
It might have been where the children might have been whooped.
I mean, it's just.
My recorder, I'm so bleh. All right. Time to take a. Did you get the EVP? Or what sounded like EVP when she recorded it?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. All right, we're ready to take a trip down the basement.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Close to the on, by the way.
Yeah.
I stood just like this,
I want to see what he sees.
and I went from here,
Uh-huh.
really slow, down to about here.
and it felt like somebody grabbed me and it shook me really fast.
Wow.
And I experienced it, Cody experienced it, and my brother Cody experienced
I bet you.
And the one guy that was here,
Yeah.
he took chains down there.
it. Yeah, we told him about all that.
And
Yeah,
oh,
we
you
told
did?
him in the kitchen. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. I'm always interested in everybody's point of view.
All the lights downstairs are
Yeah.
The
wired,
dogs are literally terrified to go down there.
There's no
but
light.
none of them will work.
All right.
It don't matter if you put a new bulb
Yeah,
in.
so you're gonna have to have a flashlight or two.
All right.
Be careful, watch your step.
What's
Ace.
your-
Ace, no.
Ace,
Might need you in a few
G.
minutes.
Find out a sandal.
Ew.
I'm not wearing it. Look behind the couch. Look behind the
Oh
couch.
my God.
Looks just like the video.
And this right here
Um,
is the area over here.
you got
where-
that turned on?
No, I don't know how to turn it on.
This is where we pulled her out of,
There.
right there.
Right back here.
Yep. She was just ripping
She
at the
was
wall. You can
picking
see all
at
the
the
stuff
wall.
she can rip. She has ripped off the wall there.
She was picking at this. And then she was going up here and she was just digging.
Yeah, you can see all the stuff she tore off
See her
here.
fingerprints, her finger.
Oh wow. Yes.
And there's a spider.
Yeah, I'm not worried
Get it,
about-
Cody.
There's another
What
spider.
the fuck, no, I ain't touching a spider.
Spider.
And over there is where
The far
other-
corner back there is where all that, with the chain and everything. And we kind of got a name. And it,
Eliza.
Eliza.
Eliza?
Eliza.
Okay.
Probably a slave name.
Hold on. I'm going to get my recorder out.
Basement's so hard to breathe.
Okay. Better not get. Wow, that was weird. Never happened to that before.
What?
It went into a systems check. And that just means that the battery's going down.
And
Oh,
right
I still
over.
got 3/4 of battery left. Would you like to repeat that again? About the Eliza?
Eliza is the name that we got.
Okay. Ray, Chelsea, and some friends of Liz.
Yeah.
We're going to
Chains.
do an EVP at
The chains were
8:45
moved.
p.m.
Yep.
Those chains were not there.
Nope, they were all
And
in the corner.
nobody's been down
Those
here.
chains were in the corner along with the slab wherever that's at. Yeah, where's that slab with the hook on it? Over there. It's in that corner.
Huh.
Someone threw it over into the other corner and there's been no one down here. It was in that corner and that's where all that happened at, where we heard this voice, where we heard no. I'm gonna go down up and
You gotta be kidding.
That's cool.
I get a no offense, I get a strong smell of like sweat.
Yes.
Upstairs we
And
got a
we
strong
have-
smell
It's a
for
sweet,
too.
it's a sweet
We
smell
have
of people
a
that
hard
sweat.
time breathing. After like 5-10 minutes of being down here, we have a really hard time breathing.
We also got a perfume smell upstairs too.
Yeah, we
from
were
one
walking
room
into the
other.
living
It
room.
was going into from Jen's
Does that
bedroom into
mean
the.
anything? Or?
Hmm?
It could
Does that
because I
mean
wasn't
anything?
wearing
I don't
anything.
know because she's not wearing any perfume and I'm not wearing any cologne. We just got a big whiff when we were both walking through there. That was earlier.
I mentioned it and then he realized that he smelled it too.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna go through and see if we can have anybody talk to us, please. Is there anybody here? What you might be seeing or hearing is outside talking. People are outside this basement talking. Does anybody have anything to say? I heard there was a name, Elijah. Elijah, are you here? Okay, 2 meter.
I
Elijah, would you like to say anything? We're not here to hurt you. We come in peace. We just want to hear your story. All we want to do is get you to talk into this little box in my hand with a little red light. Oh, I feel sadness down here too.
There was a
Sadness, depression, and my gut hurts.
what we understood with the story about Eliza is Eliza, I guess, was pregnant by this guy.
She was 20
But
years old.
his son was supposed to marry Eliza, and Eliza was killed by his son, the one she was supposed to marry. That is what we gathered from the
They
guy
took
named
the
James
baby.
that was down here.
They took the baby out of her.
Yeah, they ripped the
Killed
baby
the
out of her
baby.
to make her pure because the baby was a mixed baby.
Oh my God.
Hmm.
The cruelty that people done back in the days.
Another thing that had happened was while we were down here, and we were talking about them freeing themselves from the basement, taking themselves out, and we had James in a circle, and it was just like a fierce anger, like you just wanted to beat his head in, nobody else's.
Yeah.
You wanted to pound him till he was
Like-
dead.
When I was standing over here, I think it was the second time we were down here, he was talking. It was shortly after the chain was brought to that cement slab. He was talking. And I was holding the light on the phone, and my left arm was like really tense. I wanted to make a fist, but I couldn't. And something in me told me I needed to lunge at him. And then all of a sudden, like, my body dropped for like 10 seconds, and then I felt weird, like really weird.
What I want to do is, next couple of days, all right with her, come back, and I want to do a complete inspection, investigation.
It really,
She wants anything that'll help. She wants a
And-
spawn.
Well, what I'm going to do before I leave, I'm going to tell her this. I'm going to smudge. I'm going to do a smudge session.
okay.
What that'll do is just kind of ease back everything. She
Okay.
said she had the house blessed,
Mm-hmm.
or had this blessed, but it came back, and she said it came back with aggression.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this information, go through all of it at home, and then I want to come back. And we're going to try to see if we can either have people go through the light, as they say, or get rid of anything that's might be malevolent or
Demonic.
even demonic.
Should we get a hold of James and have James come here? Because it seems like it's worse when he's here.
Yeah, they seem to. They seem to. I could have sworn I seen that shovel move.
I heard something move too.
I could have sworn I seen that shovel.
Either I heard it over there or I heard it
No,
over
I heard
here.
it over here.
I just don't know.
It was either by that brick on the ground there or that shovel. I thought I seen that shovel move.
I don't remember those boards sticking out that far, but that's just me. But they probably have. But should we have James be brought here? He's the one that, when he's here, there's a lot of tenseness in this basement.
Okay. Well, how about we do that then?
Did Ashley tell you about
The
her
baby?
stomach feeling like
Something
it
was
ripped
being
open?
ripped. Yeah, like somebody was ripping her open.
No, she never.
Yeah.
I'll have her explain it to you.
Dad, next time we come, can we
Oh,
bring Abby?
Anything going on over in this corner?
Not that I remember. Did you guys see the video where James was sitting on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, that was in that corner that we were at first. And it looked like the bricks or the wall over here was a door. But now if you look at that wall, it doesn't look like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you shine across the wall, it's like this spot here.
Mm-hmm.
That was the middle of it. And it looked like it was a door, but if you look at it now, it doesn't really look like that. But on the video of that,
It looks like it's
that looks
hose
like a
out there.
door.
Yeah.
And he was sitting in that corner. And then when he got up, he walked over there.
Okay, I just want to go over here for a second.
Yeah, I saw him like walk over this
I'm
way
not-
and go
I'm not
under the
picking
cord
up
and
anything.
just went over there.
I haven't picked up anything on my millimeter. Nothing at all.
I wonder what the hole's for.
I did pick up
Oh,
something,
God.
but when you turn on the ceiling fan
Yeah.
in the bathroom, or not ceiling, well, yeah, I can't call it a ceiling fan.
Oh my god, can you not shine that in my face?
And, sorry. And, this thing skyrocketed. So, that's about the only thing that had, you know, whoever
Yeah.
goes in there and turns the light on and uses that,
Yeah.
they're gonna feel as though they're being watched.
It's
They're
really
gonna
hot
feel
down
headaches.
here.
They're gonna feel,
I'm gonna go
lightheaded.
upstairs.
Yeah. And see, the weird thing with the guy in the gray shirt that's upstairs, when we were just back in that back room, we were back there around my son went
He's trying to go down there. They were just down there talking and I couldn't take the heat or the pain in my gut.
That's exactly what she felt when she went down. She
And
had
I
to
almost
hold.
fell.
She had to hold the side of the inside, you know, just to
I
hold
almost
herself up.
fell. Like,
Is it
there's
weird
mud
that,
all
that
over
down
me
there
now.
on everybody's
Yeah.
phone around here that it won't let you record? On your cell phone, it will not let
And
you
his
record
one
in that
thing
basement.
says that it's got 3/4 of a battery, but then a system type update or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's weird. Because it only does, he said that it only normally does that when the battery's about to die.
And he just probably put a brand new battery in.
He said that it's 3/4 of a battery.
Yeah, so it should have never died.
So, did you explain to them how
No,
your
not
phone wouldn't?
Not yet.
wouldn't
I'm waiting
let-
for Ashley to come back. No, you can't.
No,
She's
how
gonna
your
get in
phone
trouble.
wouldn't
She's getting
wouldn't
trouble.
let you like record after so much.
Yeah, I do, and I do record a lot.
Junior.
Like there's a couple of times that I have done
Junior, come
readings
here,
in the
buddy.
house.
Come here. Come
There's
on,
a
let's go
couple of
walking
times
around.
that I've done
Wanna
readings
go
in
walking
the house
around?
where I've
Come on,
walked
let's
through
go
the
walking
house.
around.
I've walked through the house where all the lights and everything's off, and I do a reading, asking every 20 seconds, you know, questions, letting them know there's, you know, nobody here to harm or hurt them. And when I went to walk in that back bedroom, my phone was at 58%. And when I stepped on that carpet to walk in that room, my phone instantly died. And I was in complete dark, which scared the shit out of me. So, you know, I put my back to the wall and turned on the kitchen light, and I was so drained, I could barely keep my eyes open. It was bad. So since then, I don't do it.
My dad said in a couple minutes he's gonna kind of cleanse off a little bit.
Alright, well, that's about all we're gonna do for now.
Couldn't
You want me to? I can do a smudge.
What's that?
That's
Oh,
where I
God.
light sage, and I have a prayer verse that I can say, and it will at least calm things down. I want to come back here in a couple of days, and we're going to try to see if we might be able to help some people.
Okay, yeah, because it feels like there's trapped people here.
Yeah,
A
it
lot of trapped people here.
well, it feels to me like there's a lot of sad people here.
Yeah.
And like to me, it's like depression. Like I can't get in, I can't get out, I can't do anything.
Right.
I haven't
Like-
felt that before.
Almost like it's hopeless.
When they come
Depression.
When they come back,
Oh, yeah.
you should bring James here.
He's not allowed on the property. That's the problem.
I'll talk to Ashley about it if she's comfortable with it, because if
Or
she's
have
comfortable with it, I'll let him. But it's a one-time deal, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But other than that, he's not welcome
Well,
on the
I don't
property
want. I don't want to.
because he's like being stalkerish towards her.
I don't want to cause any conflict or anything either.
Well, no, it ain't gonna cause conflict. It's just I gotta make sure it's gonna be okay with her. You know,
Alright.
she's gonna be comfortable with it.
G, get out of them flowers, fool.
You want me to stop recording?
Yes.
Okay, how do I stop recording?
Like I could not believe. What happened?